What's up, guys? I have an officially tested 50.5-inch vertical. And this guy right here has written the training that took me from 42 to 50.5 inches. That's really hard to do. To take an elite level performance and make it even more elite, it is by a factor of a million way harder than it is to make a beginner to jump higher. And if we take those same principles and apply it to a beginner, super effective.
Couldn't have said it better myself, because those words have come out of my mouth several times.
Yeah. So, John, what was the workout split that got me?
Workout split. When you see that, you mean like upper lower or like?
Yeah, like you know bodybuilders. They train arms on Monday, legs on Tuesday.
So
what is it? What's the workout split?
A traditional workout split.
Oh wait.
Traditional.
Real quick.
Split.
Actually, no. Let's keep going. I can do the plug at the end.
You do the plug at the end.
Yeah.
Traditional workout split, probably not going to be the best thing for human performance. If you're trying to just gain
what is
muscle,
a traditional workout split?
It would be like you just said. You'd be like push-pull on, or like you do like 1 day of pushes, 1 day of pulls, 1 day of legs, or you'd have like buys and back or chest and tries, which again is just push-pull, and then legs. Some people will go shoulders, arms, back, legs, whatever. However.
I like your bodybuilder voice.
Yeah. Duh! The thing about bodybuilding that's really interesting is we have a shit ton of research from people that just bodybuild regularly. So there's a lot that you can gain from just looking at everyday bodybuilders that are on a shit ton of gear. By gear, I mean steroids. You can gain a lot of knowledge from just looking at their training. There's decades and decades worth of evidence that we have just looking at them, even if we don't have research papers where guys are under very very intense constraints. We can look at these athletes and there's a shit ton of data. So if that's your only goal and you want to get as big as possible, then yeah, sure, do that. Do, something where you load every 48 to 72 hours, use loaded stretch as a doctor. What's the one doctor that's like really popular?
Yeah. I don't remember his name. He has THPstrength or something.
Yeah, he's like Renaissance Periodization, I think, is that the guy?
Yeah.
But he's kind of, I would say he's probably one of the utmost experts in the field. He's definitely kind of a bro, which cracks me up because I'm kind of a bro, but he's like a gearhead bro, and I know he he's always kind of trolling people, and some people will be like, this is the world's best stretch, and he'll like review their workouts or whatever and be like, what the fuck makes this the world's best stretch? And I'm like, dude, this dude's literally just like, I don't know if he's fear-mongering. He makes me feel like he's going to beat me up. So, he talks a lot about it, and if you're, again, bodybuilder, you can look at his stuff, and he'll pretty much say sets per week, loaded stretch, give it 48 hours rest. Hypertrophy is pretty fucking simple. If you were to look at human performance in terms of like jumping or sprinting, they're literally just repeating the same mesocycle over and over and over and over and over again with some variety. There's no physical output, though, that they're actually measuring. It's not like athleticism where you have an outcome you're trying to achieve and you have to meet that outcome by addressing a lot of physical capacities. Like hypertrophy and size is not a physical capacity. It's not output based. It's just, what would you call it? Anthropometry, I guess.
Physiological. You're just making the muscle bigger.
Yeah, that's like having a tendon stiffer for no purpose whatsoever, other than to be like, look how stiff my tendon is.
Yeah.
Like, there's no purpose behind it. It's just, oh, looks cool. So.
Which is nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, if you're into making your tendon bigger, yeah. No, there's nothing wrong with bodybuilding, but it's just that it's relatively simple, in my opinion, compared to human performance. It's kind of funny, quick anecdote. We had a bodybuilder that used to work with us a lot. Not a bodybuilder, but he was like very into bodybuilding. He studied it a lot. Looked at Israelti, that's his name, Mike Israelti.
Yeah.
Looked at a lot of his research. Looked at a lot of evidence, peer-reviewed evidence, and kind of came to the conclusion. He's like, wow, this is so complex. Like, you can work this part of the bicep or tricep or whatever with this rotation or whatever else. And I think that stuff's kind of interesting, and sometimes it's, it can be a little bit insightful if you're using that for human performance purposes. But he had talked to us, and he started researching jumping higher and sprinting faster and all this different stuff. And I recommended a couple of books, and he was like, holy shit, this is so much more complex. And
what
I was
books?
Like, yeah. Science of Practice Strength Training was the one I told him to read. Do you remember this?
I think I do remember.
It was Hunter. R.I.P.
Ah.
So he just started researching it and learning, and he was like, wow, this is like, there's so many more layers to this. And it is, because, and this is all to say, a training split is not the answer to jumping higher. That's not how I would view it. I think if you were to word it that way, I would view it in terms of intensities and alternating intensities. So I would say day 1 is a high intensity day, day 2 is a low intensity day, and you alternate between that split. But you're gonna load your legs every day, or you should be. I like to address all 5 physical capacities every single day. So if I have 5 physical capacities: coordination, mobility, endurance, speed, and strength, I will in some form or another address each of those 5 capacities every single day. And technically you can make an argument that, just by going on a walk, you're addressing all 5 of those, but I will try to I'll try to address them in a meaningful way where I'm improving all 5 physical capacities. And if you view it that way, then I would say my training split would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I would address speed, strength, coordination primarily. Endurance would be in the form of like power endurance or something like that, or strength endurance. And then the mobility is going to get addressed through dynamic flexibility. And then on the days Tuesday, Thursday, I would address mobility. Oh, did you see that?
What?
That car whipped in. I got nervous.
Oh.
So if you look at those, I would address endurance and mobility more and general strength on Tuesday, Thursday. So I'm still addressing speed. Maybe I'm doing tempo work, or I'm doing try to think like a jump circuit or something like that.
Yeah.
My allergies are really bad right now. That would be the split I would do. And what the benefit of doing that is that you're allowing qualities to recover or come up and systems to repair themselves. So theoretically, if let's say I load max strength, right, my nervous system is technically fucked from doing all of the high type 2 motor recruitment activity. I'm letting that recover while I'm doing extensive tempo or a lunge circuit or slow push-ups or slow squats, right? So I'm still addressing strength by doing that, but I'm allowing my nervous system to recover. I'm allowing my type 2 fibers to recover. I'm still getting a cardiorespiratory stimulus if I'm a little bit out of breath after doing, 20 push-ups or some pistol squats down to a bench or something like that. So I address endurance. Now that's fatigued. Now that recovers on Wednesday, and now I'm again back to loading my type 2 fibers, my nervous system, my alpha motor units, the pathways of your nervous system that are involved in jumping higher. So that's the specific training. So it's more of specificity and intensity. You're loading Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then general days on the off days. I would say that's the training split I would do. What do you think of that, about what I just said?
I like that. By the way, we have a free week of training. I put it in the bio every single video, or the description every single video.
Is it a week or 3 weeks?
It's just a week. 1 week of training.
What if I just repeat that over and over and over again?
Then it's gonna get stale. You're gonna stop improving.
I'm gonna turn into like an old cracker.
It's not gonna progress. There's no
like
variety.
Like a Ritz cracker that's left on the counter for several weeks.
Yeah.
Like day 1 it's good, but day 2 it just gets a little old.
It's there so that you can try it, and if you like it, you sign up. It's not there for you to repeat over and over and over and over and over again.
Will it work if I repeat it over and over and over again?
If your training age is really low.
Like how many times can I repeat it, do you think, and it would work?
If it was a complete noob?
Yeah. Like I'm 13.
Are you keeping the same weights?
I'm a noob, I don't know. So yeah, I guess I'll go up a little bit.
I think it would work for a long time, but you're shooting yourself in the foot because you could have progressed more quickly.
So if you were smart enough, I guess, I don't know, yeah, but I think you'd quickly run into diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Which
I think if you're smart enough, you could figure out how to progress it if you watch the podcast.
Maybe. Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, we give you guys the secrets, but if you want us to do the implementation for you, then that's when you sign up.
If you want the secret sauce, I got it in the vault.
Yeah.
It's right up here, baby. And if you crack this vault open,
which, by the way,
you're just gonna find brain matter.
If you want the secret sauce, go to THPstrength.com and use the code THP for 10% off your first month.
What are we at right here? 11 minutes? 10 minutes? We
Yeah.
probably have 9 minute video. Oh shit! I'm fine with cutting it off here.
Yeah, I mean, we answered the training split. Look, my training split is legs It's legs Monday, legs
hard,
Tuesday.
legs hard Monday, legs hard easy Tuesday, legs hard Wednesday, legs easy Thursday, legs hard Friday, legs hard Saturday.
Actually, legs medium Saturday.
Legs medium Saturday.
Yeah. Upper body Tuesday, Thursday.
And sometimes you'll get it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which really
legs
just
Sunday,
means,
because I do ISOs.
Exactly.
So it's legs 7 days a week.
And if you're on my hardest training, then you'll also get upper arms and upper body on Monday, and then upper on Tuesday, and then upper on Wednesday, but harder on Wednesday, and then easier on Thursday, and harder on Friday.
Yeah. There we go. That's the training split.
And then sometimes if you're on a different training, you'll get legs on Monday really hard, slightly less hard on Tuesday,
but still hard.
and still hard, and then easier on Wednesday, and then hard again on Thursday.
Yeah.
And
It's like what I've been doing right
every
now.
day. Yeah. So this is why you should probably.
Or if you have Conor Malaysia,
You just get legs hard every day as well. Well,
no, it's legs really hard off. Legs really hard off.
Yeah, and then no, technically it's legs really hard every day, just not every leg muscle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's also
it's
that.
quads really hard.
Off
every other day.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are like, what the fuck did he just explain?
Yeah, THP.
Sign up for THP, and you'll get all the cheat codes that we could possibly give you. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope that you have a great weekend. And Isaiah, what are you doing today?
Oh, I'm lifting. Ow! I just scratched the hell out of my tattoo.
I thought you got bit by the
shotgun bug.
Talk about the assassin bug.
There is a bug that we found in front of my house, and it feels like a gunshot when you get bit by it, and it liquefies your flesh and drinks it.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Florida stuff.
Yeah, Florida man.
But today, lifting hard.
You are. Isaiah's back to lifting hard. We had a conversation yesterday.
Maybe. I might not survive.
No, you're going to be fine.
I think so too.
We're at the crossover point now where he touched 11.4, 11.5 yesterday. He's very fatigued. His knee doesn't really, there's no consequence to him jumping yesterday. He feels good. So what that tells me.
You know, I jumped like 40-ish times.
Yeah, I know. We counted.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Kind of crazy.
It's good. But they were really easy. So
yeah.
What that means is he's back to the point where he can start training again, and we've crossed over into that. I will say when we start pushing intensity in the weight room, we typically have to back off the jump volume. So if he does have issues because he's power cleaning 315, we can't afford to kill him in jumping. And you've noticed, if you've been watching me, you've noticed I've also not been jumping a lot because I'm training so hard.
If you think about it, going to one session a week, I'm potentially going from 80 to 120 elastic contacts per week to 40 to 50 per week. But then we can use that
the volume other ways.
Yeah.
No, we just do plyos. Everyone knows that. We're just big plyo guys.
Plyometrics every day.
We've really moved away from
We also do plyometrics every day.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that. We forgot about the plyometric split. It's every day.
Yeah.
In some form.
Speaking of the hard training, actually, might as well we're here now. Now you're getting the rambling. You can click off the video if you want. Unless you really like us.
Unless you really like us. Some people just watch us for our personality. Some people watch us because they hate me. Some people watch us because they love him. It could go either way for you.
Some people hate me though.
What?
Yeah.
I never see anyone hate you. I only see lovers.
No, I've seen some.
Yeah,
there's been some haters. Yeah.
No way, dude. Impossible.
Anyways, so there was some guy who was like, why do you this is just the same shit. You talk about the same shit every day. Yeah. Well, I like jumping.
Yeah, that's the topic that we talk about.
It's my special
What
interest.
did you just pick up? Oh, your ring?
Yeah.
It was under my shoe.
Anyways, the ADHD is really
Yesterday I got asked if I had Asperger's, and I think yes.
You know, I overheard. I've overheard my parents.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yesterday.
I overheard my parents talking about me having Asperger's.
Is that a shell casing?
Okay. Oh, but I was gonna ask.
Oh, sorry.
Should I start doing the long warm up every day? That thing looks so nice.
I know. I like that. There's a nice car over there. I think that that's tough. Probably not every day. I'd probably start with like once or twice a week and then build up.
Or sprint development.
You could do sprint development. Yeah, I would probably do ISOs and then jump down into flexibility sprint development. I think it's a good place to start.
Bye.
All right, yeah.
The car's pulling in.
Here, so we gotta go. See you guys.